Hey, girl.
Hey girl, hey. Cause we back and we back and we back and we back and we back. Hey babe, welcome back to the Bae Talk Podcast, your new favorite space for bold conversations, healing truths, and unapologetic growth.
We're your hosts,
Phoenix Rose
and Alani Imani. Women on a mission to help you build, achieve, and elevate into the woman of God that both you and God know you're meant to be.
Around here, we talk faith, feminine energy, purpose, mindset, and relationships. We also going to be talking about how to level up without losing yourself.
This ain't just a podcast. It's a whole vibe. A community, and a call to stop settling and start becoming, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're ready to grow through what you go through, reclaim your power, and glow like the bae you know you are, tap in every week for your soul-fed conversations and real talk that reminds you.
You are the prize.
You are the blueprint.
You are the bae.
Welcome to the Bae Talk Podcast.
Let's glow, bae.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Alani Imani.
It's your girl, Phoenix Rose.
And, you know, the original Bae Talk Podcast. I have to make sure I say original because we are the original, established in 2018.
I'm not an original. You know, I came a little later, but we're going to get into that.
Oh, about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Jump on in the
room. You just dived on in there, okay? So yeah, I'm sure a lot of people who have been supporting Bae Talk since the beginning, you know, you see new faces or a new face. My good girl Phoenix.
Only one, never duplicated.
Okay.
And then
but my it's okay, girl. But my good friend Phoenix Rose. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Why don't you tell the people? I think because when you came in back in 2020,
I came like a wrecking ball,
brother. But yeah, I think when you came in like 2020, it was so abrupt because we were in the middle of season 2.
Okay.
We were definitely in the middle of season 2. I think you came like episode 5, if I can remember. I might just put the episodes back out there so the people can kind of recap.
Please don't, because
okay.
But listen, don't judge me on me 5 years ago.
I don't think it was that
bad. We talked about that Megan Stallion and Tory Lanez situation.
Oh, it's been 5 years.
We talked about a couple of things, and my opinion ain't everybody's opinion. Everybody ain't gonna agree with me. So
as we know from today,
judge your mama.
Today was heavy. He's like, "Excuse me, love." Sorry, love.
Who said that?
Earlier today on the phone.
Oh,
yeah. We're not gonna recap, but yeah, I just think you came in so it was just an abrupt change, like such a drastic change in the middle of the season. They had people like, okay,
well, who this is? Cause I'ma be me. I'ma be
so
me.
Just letting people know who is Phoenix.
Hey,
Rose.
you know, do I need to start or do we need to figure out where Alana has been? What's new in your life? I think that's where the people really want to go. They want to go to you.
No.
I think so. You know, you started this. You got a new co-host. Well, you had one a couple of years ago too, Stella. I was the person. But I'm just saying, things is new in your life. Well, what's going on in your life? How have you been? Where have you been? Why has it been 5 years since the last Bae Talk?
The deflection is crazy. Like, that's crazy. You just kind of like did a reverse psychology there.
You know,
you should have been a therapist. Or
I should have. I give great advice. People just don't listen to it.
Yeah, okay. That is such a jam-packed question.
Break it down for me.
I've been blessed to say the least. Girl, yeah, I've been blessed to say the least. Bless you.
Thank you.
Ooh, blessings gonna come.
Jesus.
He's in my neighborhood, he in your neighborhood too, but
He stay in mine. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
I've been blessed. Why has it taken me 5 years to come back? I'll say girl. When that all happened, I was just like, let me just get everything out. Let's just record so that I could not show how I was feeling at the time when everything happened. And I'm talking about like a breakup. For me, it was a breakup because this is my baby, of course. And it's just like, I had inspiration in my previous partner, not like sexual partner, relational partner, but
she talking about her other co-host.
Yeah, my business partner at the time. I felt like we fed off each other a lot. Like where I lacked, she picked up, and vice versa. So I just felt like my inspiration was gone. Not to shun you or anything like that.
Maybe I'm right. Only one me. Can't nobody make me feel bad about being me.
But no, I just felt like my inspiration kind of had like died. Like my spark had died. I tried like a few different things with Bay Talk. I'm not sure if y'all know Bay Talk Media. Make sure y'all go follow us. I do marketing, branding, and social media marketing for small businesses. Other podcasts as well. I have a few clients on retainer. Clock it.
Clock that.
But I think that's more of where my energy has been here lately.
Okay.
And so now, first of all, I'm on this deeper walk with God. Y'all know I've always been a God-fearing woman, but I'm on a deeper walk with God. And I think where I was living in fear, God was like, no, I'm calling you out of that. And what you got to say, like what I'm going to put in your belly, what I'm going to put in your mouth, the people need to hear. Whether it's just, and I'm like, God been telling me to do this like for the past year. And I'm just like, nah. But like, he just like, and I'm like, God, why me? He's just like, because you look like who I'm trying to appeal to. You come from where I'm trying to appeal to. Like, y'all know I'm from the 205. A lot of people think I'm from Atlanta, but I'm actually from Birmingham, Alabama to be exact. And it's just like, you can low key, you got two choices. You can either sink or swim in a place like that.
For sure.
And so God just like, I want the people to hear what it is you have to say. I want people to see the newness that you're walking in. My God, girl. I can't do this.
How did we get there?
Cause you asked. You should have never asked. I was asking about you, girl.
Yeah, you better have me cry.
Girl, I was asking about you.
Well, you gotta start with you. This is your baby. We gotta talk about you, like, the creator.
Yeah, God just like, I want people to see the newness that you're walking in. And y'all know Bay Talk to be like entertainment based, media based, music based, and I mean, yeah, I'm still true to the brand, but I just feel like it's just time to do something different. It's just time to do something new. If you knew me back then, y'all know me now. That's a bar. Shout out to Drake, Aubrey, hi. But yeah, if you knew me,
girl, was that a little come in my DM?
Yeah. Girl, you got me teary. I don't like that.
Hey, listen.
Who are you? What you been doing for the past 5 years?
Let me tell you. Past 5 years.
Been a little acting.
2020 to 2025.
That is crazy. It's been 5 years, bro.
2020, I was during COVID. I was chilling. I was working 2 jobs, trying to figure out life. Figured out life. Lost some people within that life.
Yeah.
Lost some people in that life. Now, I act, I am in some up and coming movies. I did my first short film. That's really me trying to upgrade my life, trying to figure out what I really want to do. Getting closer to the Lord, figuring that out and what makes sense for me. In that, and that's pretty much
that's pretty much it for you.
I don't want to go. You see how she just teared up? I ain't trying to tear up. So
it's so crazy that like I heard you say you lost some people, like just lost like you lost some people. I lost some people too, and honestly, it's like people that I never would have thought, like, I'm thinking we gang, like, but I understand.
can't be my game because people lose people in the game.
That's
so
a bar.
They're not gang.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And that's probably why I lost them, because I always thought they was gang.
You're absolutely right. But I think, what was I saying? No, I was saying, like, I don't think that we talk about, like, friendship breakups enough. Like, low key, when I speak to, like, losing my inspiration, I'm not gonna say that we broke up, but we broke up in business, and that was big for me because for a while we didn't talk, and on the level that we were used to talking.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when it comes to friendship breakups, like, as a whole, like,
they worse than a relationship.
Yeah, like, it's like stages of it. Like, you gotta accept that this is happening, and acceptance is like, okay, I'm gonna stop reaching out to you. I'm gonna stop trying to call you because at this point, I ain't no talking to you. And then it's just like grief. Like, for me, I'll just speak to the past 2 years, not even 5 years, but the past year and a half, 2 years. Like, going through friendship breakups in the past year and a half, bro, been like, bruh.
Because when you going through something, that's when you find out who's gonna really be there.
Yeah, like, bruh. But it's even before going through something, right? I think I'm the type of friend, I kind of pride myself on always being there.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I be wanting people to be there for me too, right? And it's just like, I'll just say when I turn 30, right? Like, this is a big number for me. I don't do nothing for my birthday. Y'all know, like, I'm a birthday.
We ain't gonna talk
Zilla.
about your 30th.
I'm a birthday Zilla.
Do y'all want to know what happened?
Anyway, she talking about how I had a party.
Told me you weren't doing nothing no more.
I canceled the party, and then my mama. I can't tell my mama what to do.
Surprised her.
She surprised me, but she told me I'm gonna still have a party anyway. I was like, bro, I ain't trying to do all that.
So when she said I want to still have it, the invite should have still went out.
Do y'all know the time frame?
Do you know? Don't ask me why I thought I didn't get the invite.
It was a week of a time frame, guys. Like, I canceled it, and then Kara was like, I'm gonna put it back on within a week. Literally nobody was there but
Chad, I didn't get
my
invited
grandma, my granddaddy.
The other people was gonna be there.
What other people? When nobody
I don't know.
Anyway, like I was saying, my 30th birthday, I just wanted people, I just wanted my friends to show up for me in the ways that I've shown up for them, right? And 30 was so big for me. And, I don't want nobody to feel slighted or feel no type of way, because it's really survival of the fittest. I'm really only friends with one person to this day that, that was a part of that circle. And that's my ride or die girl. Raby, I love you. Of course. But yeah.
You said Arabian?
Raby.
Oh.
She know her name. She know who she is.
Okay.
But yeah, like, I just really wanted my friends, my core friend group, to be there for me in that time. And I was just like, really? Y'all can't put aside 72 hours to, come together for me? So
do they not like each other?
No, they're all cool. Like, they all cool because of me. And so it just was like, anyway, going through that transition and then other things that transpired throughout the year, it's just like, I really need to reevaluate some friendships here. And so it's not like it was an argument had. It was kind of like a agree to disagree. But y'all know how Young Thug throwing these fits like, dang, I miss my game. Like, I'm with my brothers every day, and I miss my folks, man. I miss my dogs. Like, I low-key feel him on that because I miss my friends. Like, and it's not so much that I miss the people, but I just miss the times we shared. Like, we talk about friends that I've been friends with since grade school. And it's just like,
those the hardest ones. Especially the ones that you never thought that you would lose.
Girl, like,
stop.
What?
Oh, I thought she was coming in.
No, they respectful. But me, I've been trying to get down to, like, I haven't started, but I've been trying to get down to, like, the root of why things are happening. Like, why friendships fall apart. Like, I've really been trying to understand that. And I think the most common thing that I've seen lately is people growing in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, Yeah, but that is still painful.
It is, because the journey that you walk in, you believe and think that you're supposed to take people that you've been friends with forever on that journey.
Yeah.
But everybody walks a different life.
Yeah.
You know, and of course, when when unexpected things happen,
Mm-hmm.
and then boom, you was just talking to them on a Thursday, and then here comes Saturday, and now you ain't talked to them for 4, 3, 5 years.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just like, well, damn.
Yeah.
I done lost some heavy hitters in my life that I ain't never think I was gonna lose. But the Lord brought me back to one. So
Okay.
I'm good with that. We may not be where we were,
yeah,
and that's fine with me because it's growth at the end of the day.
right.
How I look at it now is not how I looked at it then. How I look at it now is maybe we needed the space because we were too clingy of each other. We were too codependent on each other. We would talk every day, all day.
Yeah.
And you had to go on to be able to do your own thing. And then I had to go on to be able to do my own thing and stuff like that. And I know me, when I love a friend and when I ride for a friend, I am a ride or die.
Right.
I am willing to give you everything I have. And when I say that, I mean my energy, my time. And I got to the point of where it's just like, yeah, this is a lot. I feel like I'm living for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, people may not understand what I mean by that. But anyways, to the person that I'm back talking to, so the break had a break, and didn't understand why you weren't talking to me no more.
Yeah.
Like you just stopped talking to me.
Turkey.
But my family will still talk to you.
Yeah.
So it made me very angry and envious to the fact that why are y'all still talking to this person and I don't even know why this person don't talk to me no more.
Right.
So, you know, I feel like things led up to us being able to finally have a conversation, and it was bad things. You know, one thing, child, you could say I ruined my sister's birthday, but I didn't care because you had people there that I ain't like.
Oh Lord.
Right, don't bring me around. Don't bring me around people that I haven't spoke to or I haven't seen.
Yeah.
And you expect my energy to just be good. But I feel like those particular situations was able to bring us together to where we was able to have a talk. And I feel like the talk was a breakthrough because we do, you know, speak here and there. We do have conversation. Yeah. You know, at the end of the day, her kids is still my nieces and nephews. Her daughter is still my goddaughter at the end of the day. That's how I look at them because that's what it was. I've been in their life since they were kids. Yeah. Regardless of a split, for me, it will always go back to being natural because I wasn't your friend just because. Yeah. I looked at, when I have friendships, I look at it as, in this for life. Basically. You are my life partner. Yeah. If I ain't got no man, no female, no nothing, I got you. Right. Because we go through more than I'm gonna go through in a relationship. Because when I'm going through what I'm going through in a relationship, you going through it too. Because I'm telling you. Right. Exactly. So I missed the friendships that I did lose, but I am grateful for the ones that I was able to get back.
Okay. And you said something like you noticed that you couldn't live for them. And I'm just like, there are signs like when it's dying out, when it's kind of like time to let go, or even just space, like, you know, when you feel like it's not serving you anymore. I think that's with like all relationships. But like friendships more specifically, and I can like speak to personal experience, like I do talk to my friends almost every day. Like I'll do that, you know, especially in this time, like my friends are so like not protective, but protective and like just so invested in like making sure I'm good. So I talk to them every day, and I don't think like at this point, I think we have a healthy boundary of like, okay, I need some space, I need some time. But previously, I have had friendships where it's just like they got a lot going on. And what I'm trying to learn how to do now in friendships is just like, before I call you and just dump on you, I'm like, you got the capacity to deal with this. Because I'm learning that although I might be the go to friend, I be needing somebody too. And I can't just dump all my trauma on them. And because that can also, especially when you're dealing like an empath, like with like you, like somebody like you dealing with an empath, you might be like, every time this girl call me or something, like I need to get away from this.
See, for me, that's not how. Okay, I might be like that now, not in the sense of I need to get away from it. I feel like now I have better boundaries than I did 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago. I feel like I have better boundaries now because I'm in a different journey. I want to know what peace feels like. I want to know what it feels like to. Well, I do know what it feels like because I have friends that I've been friends with for years. I have a best friend that's been my best friend for years. So, and friendships is just like a relationship. You are going to fall apart.
Yeah.
If you want it to work and the other person wants it to work, it will work. You will be able to come back. You will be able to come back stronger. And me and my best friend, Brittany, we can attest to that because that doesn't happen to where we stopped talking for months, like 9 months, and we was able to come back and we was able to hear each other out. I don't feel like within the 9-month time frame, we would have been able to do that because you got to grow. You got to want the friendship. You got to want this person to be in your life. You got to want the ugly. You got to want to be able to deal with the ugly. But now I can't take on more than what I have going on in my life. So if I don't have drama going on in my life, I can't take your drama either.
Yeah.
I can't take it all in because I feed off of energy.
Yeah.
So if my friend I know you down before you know you down.
Right.
And I'm going to call you. I can look at you and tell that something ain't right. I can tell by the way, if you ain't posted on Facebook or Instagram, I can tell, hey, something wrong. Let me check up on let me see what's going on because where you been?
Right.
I like to learn who's in my life, whether you, my partner, my friend, family, niece. I need to be able to learn because I need to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Because that's how a lot of people miss when people is depressed and when they're suicidal.
Yeah.
Sure. And I deal with both.
Yeah.
But me, I just, I deal with my stuff internal. I don't really tell people how I feel no more now. I don't really tell people what I'm going through because I don't want you to be my friend now. And then 6 months later, you're not my friend no more.
Yeah.
And now I done told you my whole life. And now I gotta go through another friendship breakup.
Yeah.
So because I've lost people in my life and I understand now why I lost them. Didn't when I did, but I do now. This is why I did not want to talk about this.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I understand now why I lost certain people in my life. And it's cool. You just grow apart and people grow apart. You don't want to, especially if you've known someone 10 years, 7 years, 8 years. But I feel like I lost those people and then I gained amazing people.
Yeah, I agree.
And maybe this part of my life chapter was closed and then the new chapter opened up for new people to come in. And yeah.
I like how you said like for the people or the friendships that you have lost, you've gained better, or in your new friends you found better. And I can personally attest to that.
I don't want to say better as if the people that I had was bad.
No, I'm not saying
I just say I feel like different people, on different journeys and they bringing you to see life differently.
Yeah.
Let me say that. I'm grateful for anybody I've ever had in my life. If you ever was able to know Phoenix as Phoenix Rose, to know me as KK, to know me as my real name, because I ain't about to say it. If you know me in any of those stages, I am appreciative of who has been in my life.
Yeah.
I'm appreciative to who's still in my life.
Yeah.
If you're not in my life no more, life.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that, the people, but like your previous friends were bad or anything. I'm not saying my previous friends were bad, like, because I used to be right with y'all. Turn it up. But what I am saying, everybody grows. Everything happens for a reason, and some people come into your life for a season. And I have a little like a girl who I've kind of adopted as my little sister now, and it's just like she has been in the season of losing friendships, losing friends. Like, yeah. And so when I thought about like last year, me losing, I'll just say it was two main friends. I lost two of my like ride or dies. I thought like even like when people just like, oh, you didn't talk to such and such, like, oh, I didn't know y'all weren't talking. It's like, yeah, you wouldn't know, like.
Because I'm not broadcasting it.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
It ain't for nobody to know.
Not saying that was a bad friendship, but I'm saying like I believe that anything that God takes, He replenishes. Mm-hmm. So what I had in that friend, I found better in the new friends that I have. Not better, but I found that and more in the new friends that I have, and it kind of just made me want to go to a little Bible verse, because I love God. Yeah, Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. And for me, I feel like I lost two of my best friends during adversity, but then God brought the friends that I actually needed that maybe had more of a capacity to carry the weight of what I'm going through or what I was going through. So yeah, it's just like when you lose a friend, it's just like, yeah, we go through almost the stages of losing a relationship: acceptance, grief. What's the other ones? I don't forgot, but we go through those stages.
Anger.
Yeah, for sure.
Misunderstanding.
For sure.
Trying to understand how in the hell.
Yeah. How do we get here? How did we get here? I had to ask my friends, like, am I that bad of a friend?
I ain't saying she no bad friend. She get on my damn nerves, but I ain't gonna say she no bad friend. She need to watch how she say certain stuff to people and thinking she always right and she's not, and thinking that she just, because I know how to do something. When you get your hair done, you gonna let the hairstylist do your hair, ain't you? Piss me off today.
All right. So like when
stamp it.
When do you feel like it's time, like after a breakup, after a friendship breakup, right? Mm-hmm. Some people are big on closure. Me, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Like I'm gonna pray about it.
It's like a relationship, right? I'm a closure type of person, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like you should give that to somebody.
Really?
I do, because you have people that it bothers them if they don't have it. Mm-hmm. You have people that make a scenario when you don't have it. So you have people that will literally sit up here and fabricate something in their mind, and that ain't even what it is.
Yeah. So
for me, I've done that.
Yeah.
And it's not a good feeling. On the relationship that I lost, but we're back talking now. I had so many stories in my head.
Yeah.
And it used to make me angry, because it's like, well, if that's the case, I'm angry.
Yeah.
I done made myself mad because I done fabricated a story in my head that may not even be true. Mm-hmm. And I would cry at night. I would be like, bro, this can't be it. No, this ain't the reason why they not talking to me. Yeah. This ain't the reason why she not talking to me. This ain't the reason why. And it's like I will literally make up something to where when I finally did see the part, it pissed me off so bad that I saw her. Mm-hmm. Because now I done put 40 different stories in my head So it's just like now I don't even know what story I need to go with.
Yeah.
But now I'm so pissed off. I'm finally seeing you. And Heifer, do you not realize that you just abruptly just stopped talking to me?
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, nah.
I think
I like closure.
Yeah.
And the reason being is if you know downright, hey, we ain't gonna be, I just feel like we grown as if you grown than a mug, and it's just like you'll treat a nigga better than you'll treat the person that was always there for you. You'll give him closure. You'll do backflips to make sure that relationship is intact and that you're giving your all to that. But when it comes to a friend and y'all just stop talking, you're not giving your all to that.
Let's talk about that. Why do we give these relationships, like boyfriends, whatever? Why do we give so much grace to these relationships time after time after time? We don't give our friendships that same grace. That bothers me.
That's a good question. Because now when I think about it, I give everybody grace. I'm not the stopper talker. Y'all stop talking to me before I stop talking to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I literally now, hold on, wait. Back then. Now, because like I stated earlier, I want to know what real peace feel like and look like.
Yeah.
If like I said, if you got more anything going on in your life than what I have going on in mine, I can only give you a bare minimum now. Before, I used to take in everybody's stuff to where my energy, I would be so freaking depressed and I would have a smile on my face and would nobody know how depressed I am. Yeah. I would be having suicidal thoughts because I'm taking on everybody's energy. I don't even know what energy I'm supposed to be taking on. Where is my own energy? My own energy is somewhere in the back, but I got 4 friends' energy in front of mine. And it's just like, for me, I ain't gonna lie, you know, when I used to be in a relationship at the time back then, shoot, I used to forget that I had friends.
Friends that don't know balance bother me.
I used to forget that I had friends until they used to be like, dang, like, you don't call us, you don't. And then it clicked in my head and be like, well, damn, I haven't talked to them in 2 months. And because I'm with this, and then you done cheated on me. Yeah. You done did me. So now, every time I gotta nut up. I done left my friend.
Every time something happens, you come here. But friends that don't know balance, my goodness, it bothers me. Because it's like, okay, yeah, I understand. Now, when me and that man first got together, yeah, I was wrapped up. It felt like we was locked in for like, what, 2 weeks? We was locked in.
That's how it is. You had nigga 60 seconds and you thought you been with him?
We was locked in. But you know, I still would pick up when my friends would call me. My girlfriend's like, girl, let me tell you. Hold on, babe. Or I'm going to put it on speakerphone. So me and babe in a conversation talking to you. Like,
see, me, I just, my friend, you know, I was bad. I could say a couple of years ago.
I'm proud of you.
When it comes to friends and balance, I didn't know what to do and how to do it.
Yeah.
So for me, I definitely ghosted my friends when my not the last relationship I just had, the best one. The relationship before that was a bad one. But my friends met that person. My friends was around that person, and it's just like, you know, I saw so many red flags. But it's like when you really want to be in something, you take so much. You eat everything. You just eat. I'm eating the red flag here. I'm eating the old grandma posting saying that y'all together. I'm eating all that, and then here I go fabricating stuff because I see something.
So is it safe to say you're an overthinker?
I do overthink, but the reason I overthink is because people allow me to overthink. Because if someone asks you something and you don't give a clear-cut answer, I'm already have something in my head. But I'm trying to
scenarios.
I will come up with a scenario so quick.
You'll be like, I think I'm more like and that's probably why my friends probably would say, yeah, that's true. Like, I brush a lot of stuff off. Now, if it's really something that I'm more of a in the game type of person, like, talk to me while we're while we're actually standing in it. And I understand that a lot of people aren't like that because some people are more hot-headed than level-headed.
Yeah, I need you to give me time to cool off.
Yeah, I think, but I also think, I'm not saying it's an immaturity thing, but I think it's as you mature more and as you not just mature, but as you go through things and you find out like, okay, this ain't really not worth the energy. But when you got a little peace, you want to keep that peace. So it's like, I'm not even gonna entertain that. Or not so much as not entertaining it. It's just sometimes I now know what people mean when they say you gotta kind of choose your battles, because everything don't deserve it.
I feel like that for me, you gotta be my person. Because if we having a really bad argument, it's at a 9, and you trying to sit me down and talk about it in that moment.
With friends,
I don't really like to argue with my friends, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Will I argue with my friends? Yes. Do I want to? No.
Yeah.
You know, and my thing is, now I feel like my relationships with my friends now, we are able to talk.
Mm-hmm.
With certain friends, depending on like the dynamic of it, I'm able to have better conversations with certain friends than I am with other friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes with friend A, our conversation may not end with us agreeing on something. It may end with us not talking for days.
Yeah.
But then friend B, you're listening to me. You want to understand where I'm coming from. Mm-hmm. So you're hearing what I'm saying to be able to be like, okay, I can see your point of view. Whether you want to agree with that point of view, as long as we're able to come to a common ground, that's where I be wanting to come from.
Yeah.
But not every friend is like, I don't like arguing with my friends at all. Yeah. Because you say something that I don't like, all right then. Because then that means I'm not going to never throw nothing in your face. Yeah. I'm not going to never throw nothing that you tell me. I'm not going to see my shit be like, oh, P-ass hoe or something like that. Mm-hmm. You know, that's where my stuff gonna come from. And then I'm gonna just be like, you ain't gotta be in my life. Get out my life then.
And see, that's where I draw the line at with friendships more specifically. Because I feel like, if you're my friend, there should be a level of respect. So if we respect each other, I hold my friends to a higher standard of, and I tell my friends, like, I don't really respect when y'all be harboring on stuff and y'all be like, well, I ain't like when you did this. When? 2 weeks ago? Girl, please. You ain't talked to me about it 2 weeks ago? Okay. I prefer to have like kind of like in the game feedback. Like earlier, me and little Miss Phoenix here had a little spat. Because what does Alana do? Alana is a hairstylist, has been a hairstylist professionally since 2015. Hair check it. Y'all can go check it. But yeah, she's a hairstylist professional, has had great heights, right? Business owner, entrepreneur, you know, Hope Hair, the brand, that's it. So I was doing a little Miss Phoenix hair, and yeah, a little thing transpired. And she was like, I don't like that. Don't do that. I don't like that.
First of all, you gotta tell a story, you gotta tell it correct. At the end of the day, if you are doing somebody's hair, and if they present you some hair, right? Obviously, the first person that did it was able to use the hair that I brought. So maybe you should have. I should have not touched my hair and saw that I still had about this much and no tracks. And you don't use all the tracks. All I said was, you used all my hair. She said, yeah. I said, well, what you looking for? So, I said, I don't want to have 2 different kinds of hair in my head.
So
Lana, I'm a hairstylist. I ain't about to put nothing. You supposed to trust me, ain't you? First of all, and then let's be clear. Let me tell you what bothered me and made me go mute. Was for some odd ass reason, she's been knowing me at least 18 years of her life and mine. For you to sit up here and say, I bet if you was getting your hair done from somebody else, you wouldn't say nothing and give them what you're giving me. Okay.
No, that's a fact.
And no, it's not.
No, I'm going to tell you, as a professional hairstylist working in the salon setting, because I've worked in many, No, when you're going to a salon, a professional setting, and there's not your friend, they're doing your hair, and you're in fact paying for a service, you're not dictating to that person how they're providing your service.
Who?
Wait.
Okay. Because
I'm not in your hair appointments. If you are, that's just you. But
so I gotta just pause, not to cut you off. I'm not paying for. I don't play about my food. So if my food ain't good, I'm gonna say something. You think that I'm gonna let someone that I'm paying over $300 play in my head, and it ain't how I want it, what I want it? Do you think that the last person, when she cut my bundle and kept a piece of it, that I didn't tell her that I needed her to put it in? I did. When she said, where I don't know where else can I put it, I let it be because you didn't have no other room to put it no more.
Anyway,
I didn't like that. At the end of the day, more of the story is
I had some scrap hair that matches the lovely color of Miss Phoenix's hair. If you want to turn around and show the camera how it blends and how there's no detection of a different bundle anywhere,
don't.
Because she's great. She's great at what she does. She might be ready to retire, but she's still really great at what she does.
But no one says she wasn't great. You don't got to keep throwing in my face, I'm a hairstylist, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, because no, I am. And if you were just a regular client who I did not know, I probably would have said it in a more polite way, but I would have said, ma'am, you came to me for a service, so I'm going to need you to trust me to carry out.
So basically what you're telling me is, because I'm your friend, you get to give me a tone that you knew I was not going to respond to well, then get mad when my response is what you didn't want to have in the first place. That sounds crazy.
That was a win.
Guess what? Thank you guys. It was a great episode of Breakup. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please make sure you guys share into your crew and follow us.
Phoenix don't think that she be talking aggressive to her friends.
I didn't say that.
If you want to Phoenix friends and she be talking aggressive to you, drop a comment below, because she be thinking like she a victim. she be acting like I just be coming off right. No, I don't be coming off to you like that. I just fly back to what you may give me.
Hey, make sure you guys follow us at the Bay Talk Podcast, okay? That's it for episode 1. See you guys next week.
All right, baby. That's a wrap for today's episode. Remember, you are the blessing, not the burden, and the breakthrough starts with you. So if this episode fed your spirit, drop a review, share it with your crew, and don't forget to tag us on social media at the Bay Talk Podcast. Stay bold, stay grounded, and keep becoming the woman that God called you to be. We'll catch you next time on the Bay Talk Podcast. Peace.